In this video, I'm going to be explaining about what is increments and decrements. Okay, so increment operator is like this. This is increment, this is decrement operator, and it can be applied to an integer variable. Okay, so for example, if you have an integer num with an initial value of 3, if you do something like this, num plus plus, okay, this is the same effect as num equals to num plus 1. Okay, so you are adding 1 to this variable. Okay, it can also be used as prefix. Okay, prefix means before the variable. Okay, before the variable, or postfix. So prefix or postfix. Okay, the operator is placed after the variable. Okay, so this is for increments. So for decrements, you just change the operator to become minus minus. Okay, so this has the same effect as reducing 1 to that particular variable. Okay, and it has also prefix and postfix. Okay, so let me, okay, prefix and postfix. Okay, and plus plus and minus minus operators can be used in complex set statements and expressions. Okay, in the prefix mode, the operator increments or decrements and then returns the value of the variable. For example, okay, let's say you have this variable with initial value 3 and you do this operation cout. If you just cout num, you're going to have the value num, which is number 3. Okay, number 3. Okay, and if you do this cout num plus plus, so what happen is that it's going to this is because this one is postfix, it's going to return the value first. So what it does here is that it's going to return the value first. That's why the output is 3. After it has returned the value, then it will increase num to become 4. So as you can see, if I output num after I increase it, you will see that num is now 4. Okay, num is now 4. Okay, so what is but there is a difference between postfix and prefix. So let's change this one to prefix. For prefix, the value will be increased first. Once it has been increased, then it will return it. That's why, based on the previous value, which is 3, it will be increased first to 4 and it will return 4. So that's why the output here will be 4. Okay, the output here will be 4 for this particular line. So what happened is that it increase first, then return it to this location and output it. So that's why you have 4. And this one is just outputting what is currently num has. Okay, what the value of the num has at the moment. Okay, so similarly in okay, so let's have a look at another tricky example. If you look at this one, num plus plus. You can have a operation, you can use it in a complex operation like this. Okay, when you run this, the output will be, the output will be 7. So why is it 7? This is 3. Initially it is 3. So 3 will be output first because it is postfix. So it will output first 3. But then after it has output 3, when it wants to do this, num has already changed to 4. Okay, so num has been changed to 4. No, not output. What I mean is that this one will return 3. Okay, return the current num. After it has returned, then it will increase. That's why when you want to do this operation, the value has been increased to 4. So the result is 7. Okay, for this. Okay, but what if you do this plus plus num? So here the result will be slightly different. Okay, here what happened is that it will increase it first. So this one is 3, increase it first, which is now 4, then return 4. So that's why you have 4 plus currently num is already 4. Okay, so 4 plus 4 is now 8. Okay, so it can be increments and decrement can be used in expression, complex expression like this, but you must remember that it must be applied to a variable. So you cannot have something like, let's say you have a variable like this and you want to do operation like num plus something plus something plus plus here. You cannot do this operation because you are applying increment to an expression that is not assignable. Okay, so the expression is not assignable. Okay, that means there is no variable to attach to this particular operation. Okay, like in this case is okay because once you do the increment, you attach it to this variable, but here there is no attachment to what variable you want to attach. Okay, so that's why it must be attached to a variable. Okay,